And it could be the fix to a big problem Larry Barker exposed earlier this year. City employees working separate jobs on city time. A city councilor says it's time to make sure it does not happen again. News 13's Selena Westervelt joins us now with more.
Tim, Councilor Dan Lewis is pushing for a change by sponsoring this proposed city ordinance. Now, the full city council is expected to consider it tomorrow.
I'm not going to give a comment at this time.
The focus of a News 13 Larry Barker investigation. City hearing officers paid between $75,000 and $100,000 a year, answering to no one.
Mr. Albatorio, we have a couple of questions for you, if we may.
Barker discovered the two officers, Anita Reyna and her boss, Roberto Albatorio, were collecting full-time city salaries, yet skipping out on city time to cash in on side jobs. Reyna was a judge at the San Felipe Pueblo, and Albatorio was running a private law firm from his city office. Now, City Councilor Dan Lewis wants to make sure taxpayers are getting their money's worth.
The desire is to put the office a little closer to the people, a little more accountable to the people. And yet still remaining its independent function.
The Office of Administration Hearings rules on citizens' complaints from everything from handicapped parking tickets to DWI car seizures to zoning disputes. A judge appoints the hearing officers who then function with no oversight. Lewis is proposing the city clerk's office look after the hearing officers.
These kinds of offices were set up at a time when there were different circumstances.
But not all of the councilors like the idea. City Councilor Debbie O'Malley talked about it back in June.
This is a knee-jerk reaction.
She says the city clerk's office is too close to the mayor's office. City clerks are nominated by the mayor.
That's not independent of the city. You can't have I don't believe you can have a fair hearing if, basically your boss or your bosses get to decide what actions to take.
We'll have some good discussion about this.
Lewis claims the abuse of taxpayer dollars exposed by News 13 is proof the hearing officers need some oversight.
We want to, put good policy in place. That's a part of the job.
Now, both Anita Reyna and Roberto Albatorio resigned in wake of Larry Barker's investigation. The proposed ordinance is one the mayor's office supports. Tim?
Thank you, Selena. The council could make a final vote tomorrow. If passed, the legislation could go into effect immediately. Also on the